This incredible mansion on Catalina Island was once owned by chewing gum entrepreneur William Wrigley Jr. and his wife Ada. Nowadays, it's a bed and breakfast, and with sightings of ethereal figures in broad daylight and reports of entire cabinets of exploding glasses, we decided to take a visit to try and figure out if this breathtaking place to stay is in fact haunted.
With a snow rooftop, no ceiling. Whoa, oh, oh.
Shortly after we took in the views and settled into our room, something a bit strange happened. Want to take it from here, Danny?
So usually when we get to these locations, Claire tells the story that brings us to this specific room. And in this story, it all ends with a wardrobe. So at the end of Claire telling the story, I then pan to the wardrobe. I then hang extra long on the wardrobe because usually we start bringing in music here or we put in some voiceover here. So I always make sure to shoot extra long at the end of these takes. But it was just before I hit cut on the very last take that the weirdness happened. Here's that last take now.
Go on.
Okay, so we're in our room, and I feel like I have to talk very quietly because this whole house is just so peaceful and relaxing. But the reason we picked this specific room is because apparently it's home to a ghostly apparition of a young woman who appears out of nowhere, looks at the guests in the bed, pauses, then walks towards the wardrobe and vanishes. What was that? What was that?
I have no idea what made that noise.
It was something over here.
What?
It was something over here. Did something... It's my makeup bag. It just tipped over.
That was really weird. It just tipped by itself?
Yeah. It was like here, just sitting up like that. It tipped over. But it was actually open. So that's what made that noise, just like that. That's the noise, right?
That's so bizarre.
That's the noise it made, right?
Yeah, that was the noise.
Okay.
Curious.
Interesting. All right. Yeah.
Freaky.
Cool. I feel like we should show the rest of the room, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, just to distract us from the makeup bag flying around on its own.
That's so weird.
I don't know how that happened.
Yeah, that doesn't creep me out though. I mean, if anyone wants my makeup, they can have. I'm willing to share.
She's willing to share, wardrobe lady.
I will share for sure. Yeah, help yourself to my makeup since we're staying in your room. All right, so this room is beautiful, and I guess you've already seen some of it, but maybe show. Oh, the bathroom is really pretty.
Really pretty stained glass. I didn't even notice the stained glass earlier. The view is...
Sorry, I'm ruining a good view. Got that view in there?
Yes, okay.
Okay, there's a magic trick. Oh, I'm gonna do it, hang on.
Oh yes, I forgot there's a... is it a switch or something? What is it? Yes. Oh god.
And then we have this very historic Samsung artifact up here.
From the late 1930s?
Yes.
God.
Mm-hmm.
Excellent.
Yeah, that's that. Oh, it's like a little window. Like a baby window.
Is that... what the heck is that?
I don't know what it is actually. And then, should we proceed?
I'm down.
Okay, let's go.
Wow. That is just so pretty.
Yeah.
Hey bud, you're just chilling on our roof, eh?
Is it a crow? Yeah, they're everywhere here, right? Wow.
Goodbye, sir.
Oh yeah, I was supposed to do an intro. Do you want to do that now?
Alright, and... rolling.
In 1919, chewing gum entrepreneur William Wrigley Jr. purchased Catalina Island and built this house on top of Mount Ada, which is named after his wife, whose name is Mount Ada. I mean, her name is Ada. No, Mount. eater. What the heck? After a failed attempt at an intro, we sat on the balcony and tried to imagine what it must have been like to live in this incredible house and own an entire island. Okay.
We're going to some of these.
Yes. Well,
I broke the house.
I know.
It's been up for 100 years and I broke it in one evening.
I feel a bit nervous in this house.
What's that?
Because it's just so beautiful. Oh no, something's in my drink.
Yeah, I think a bug jumped in there.
No, why? Do you think it's still okay?
Oh, yeah. Bugs are just protein, yeah.
As the sun was setting, thoughts of what brought us here crept into our minds. My imagination couldn't help but latch on to the ghostly woman who is said to haunt our room. I wondered, was she this ethereal beauty that I pictured, perhaps a guest of the Wrigleys, or is she something else? There was also a story from a previous staff member who saw a man in a suit standing on the balcony who she described as ethereal. Not long after, she heard a loud bang in the kitchen, where she discovered that all the glasses inside the cabinet had exploded. With nighttime quickly closing in, I wondered, as I often do, is there something wrong with me and my imagination? Why am I drawn to these places? I also wonder if it's time for me to just grow up and squash this side of myself. Like, why the heck am I drinking a Coca-Cola so close to bedtime? Most of all, I wonder if we will get any sleep tonight in what is ironically one of the most peaceful places we have ever stayed.
What's up, guys? It's me again, in the middle of the night in yet another old, crazy, creepy hallway. This house is exactly 100 years old, so I'm probably gonna get some creepy footsteps as I'm going to explore this place. There's only 6 bedrooms in the joint, so I gotta be super quiet. And let's see what we can find. Let's go.
As I made my way towards the stairs, I looked at the tasty breakfast nook, but then I could hear somebody downstairs, maybe hanging out, maybe going out the front door. I didn't want to go down and scare them, because I'm a random dude with a camera in the middle of the night. But then I heard the door shut, and I decided it was definitely them going out the front door and that I should make my way down the stairs now that I knew it was safe. But what I didn't know is that I was entirely incorrect, and they didn't go out the front door at all. They actually went into the door under the stairs. So they were down there, like an adult Harry Potter, ready to scare the crap out of me. The gentleman asked what I was doing, and I promptly said, I'm not ghost hunting, I'm just trying to find the pantry. Oh yeah, we forgot to tell you about this. There's a magical pantry. It's stocked with all the goodness you could ever imagine. There's all sorts of whipped cream and wine, there's also beers and sodas. There's a whole fridge of ice cream. There's definitely sprinkles. There's some microwave popcorn, which is the base of my personal food pyramid. There's another snack bar outside, including Wrigley's gum, which this house was built upon. Then I did a quick little exploration while the gentleman went back under the stairs. He was very nice, by the way. He was great. He just surprised the living turds out of me. Then I couldn't figure out how to turn the lights off, so that was embarrassing, but I found the living room. And the living room's view is, shall we say, unbeatable? Maybe the best on the planet? So pretty. Then I made my way back towards the kind of library-ish area where they serve the afternoon hors d'oeuvres, because there's afternoon hors d'oeuvres here. And then I went out to where Mr. Wrigley would set up his telescope and he would watch the Chicago Cubs do their spring training below, because he owned both the island and the Chicago Cubs. Therefore, the Chicago Cubs would practice on this island, and he would watch them through his telescope from his mansion on the hill. So the moral of the story is, it's good to be Mr. Wrigley. And that was about it. So I bid the full-grown Harry Potter under the stairs goodnight and made my way back towards our room.
Denny then arrived back to the room and immediately tripped on a suitcase and started fighting off a fake ghost, and then he finished setting up the night vision cameras.
Alright, guys. Heading to bed. I can't see a thing, except for a little red light in the dark here, but let's see what happens.
When reviewing the night vision footage, everything looked pretty normal, until something caught our eye. Does it look like something's maybe tugging on the sheet?
kind of looks like it could be my foot twitching, but then when you look at it from this angle, the sheet isn't going up and down, it's going to the left. And then I pull my feet away like someone is tickling my foot. Or it could just be my foot twitching and somehow moving the sheet to the left, and I don't know. Who knows?
Then we noticed this floating thing in the room. Some may call it an orb. Some may say it's a lonely dust particle reflecting the infrared lights.
And some may say that it's Glinda, the good witch of the north.
And moving on to what we think is actually maybe one of the more significant things that we heard. Oh, and there was also maybe a conversation that we couldn't fully make out.
And pretty interesting that the what voice came at exactly 5:05 and 5 seconds in the morning, and then exactly 15 seconds later, this happens.
What was that?
That was Glinda, Dorothy. Please pay attention.
Nothing overly unusual though, and we definitely survived the night. Some cheeky mimosa there.
Cheeky mimosa.
Yep.
Awesome.
And then that is the view.
How's the exposure looking up there?
It's looking good. Yeah. That's good though.
Roll your finger towards the outside.
Okay. Oh, hello. We have a beautiful view. And then we have Denny. No, that's a beautiful view as well.
Oh, and did we mention that the room comes with a golf cart?
Oh, hey. Oh, you're friendly. Oh, what a friendly little guy. Hi. What a little guy you are. Hey. Oh. You might be all okay.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
You want some pets?
Oh, Bigfoot. He's purring.
Is he?
Yeah.
Oh.
Hey, dude.
I think he must. He's like staring at your back.
Hi.
I think did he just go to tap you?
Excuse me. Maybe. Hi.
Oh, he's making biggies on the on the.
Hello. A few weeks ago, I had a dream that I was in a car and my dad, who passed away quite some time ago now, was driving. My brother, who is still thankfully alive and well, was with us too, and they both seemed so excited about where we were going. In my lap was my camera, but the battery wasn't charged all the way, so I knew I'd have to use it wisely. We pulled into a house by the ocean, not unlike this one, and I could tell they had brought me to a haunted location for me to film. Dad proudly turned to me and said, "Did we find a good one?" It's strange, but when Dad rarely appears in my dreams, I'm always completely unaware he has passed. I think about that a lot. But the dream helped me decide to finish this video, and maybe it was also a reminder that my imagination shouldn't be squashed, but that it is exactly the way it should be.
And oh my love, you know I would. Well, if I thought that I could, we'll add it all up and give it all away, only to be with you. Only to be with you. Only to be with you.